Hello people who cannot sit at home, thank you so much for being here. So this is a very exciting video. I'm heading to Casa Loma's Christmas at the castle. Very excited. I know half of it is going to be outside, half of it is going to be inside. It is going to be a bit of a chilly night, but I'm so excited to see some beautiful Christmas lights at the beautiful Casa Loma Castle. Here is us arriving. We parked on the side streets for free, which was very nice. If you get there for about 7 o'clock, which is when the experience opens, you will likely find parking on the streets. The parking though at Casa Loma is $20. Over here, this is just kind of the main entry. This is not where you enter. You actually enter, you need to go sort of around. There will be signs, don't worry, you will see it. And you need to go down because the enter is actually where you go through all of the forest, which is absolutely ridiculously beautiful. So here are the main gates. This was a media night, I should mention, so the lineup wasn't very long, but we did have to wait for maybe 10 minutes or so to enter. And as you can see, the whole forest is decorated. They for sure went all out, just decorating every single tree that's there. They also have gnomes and mushrooms and yeah, this was a whole production. I can definitely see that. They even had these guys, these acrobat guys, and if you stand for a second, because they don't want to really be doing stuff if there are no people looking, of course, they will do a number of cool tricks. Definitely very good spirited and funny. So continuing further, over here we have the Grinch area. It is very obviously Grinch because everything is green, and the Grinch over there, he is actually, I remember him from the Halloween at Casa Loma, but you know what, they're being creative, they're reusing. I'm all about reusing and recycling, so that's excellent. There was a lady giving candy canes in front of the candy cane lane, and the candy cane lane has Grinch. And I of course made sure to wait in line and take a selfie with him. I just wanted to pop in and request that if you still have not subscribed to me, please subscribe to me. Only 7% of people who watch me are my subscribers, which means that there's a lot of people who watch me and are not subscribed, so I would highly appreciate if you subscribe. Also, if you're looking for a really cool Christmas gift for somebody who's very into Ontario road tripping, the links to my books are going to be linked down below. Check them out, maybe that's something that would be a good gift. So continuing at the candy cane lane, this is just decorated with candy canes, lots of lights. Here's another lovely lady giving the candy. It's okay, thank you. I also really loved that they have projections onto the trees, and again it looks very mesmerizing, looks very lovely. I would for sure call this Enchanted Forest. And what's kind of strange is that even though it was a cold night, it was not that cold in the forest because I think you're in between so many like trees, and yeah, so it was not cold at all, but do dress up warmly. So here we are going inside. At this point we have the nutcrackers, and we have a room with just a bunch of different photo opportunities. My favorite for sure over here.
Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish.
To be completely honest, I did not expect this from Casa Loma. This gave me the Disneyland vibes, very similar, but I actually love Disneyland, so definitely excellent that they have it here as well. Next we have a room with lots of gnomes and just candy canes. It's all red and white and gray and just a lot, but really cool. Usually people kind of move and then you give the person in front of you take the photos while you kind of chill in the room before you so that it's not too overcrowded. In this room there were lots of teddy bears on the ceiling, and when you just do a selfie camera, you can just take some photos of the teddy bears above you. And also notice that they're in a snowflake pattern, very creative. Next room was all about just big donuts and ice creams and kind of like beach vibe and white Christmas tree. So it felt beachy, even though of course this is not, or maybe this is supposed to be snow beach. I don't know, you can think of what this feels like to you. The next room was the weirdest room by far. It was very hard to film. This is actually how it looked at first. And because it's a blue light, you do not see anything in the camera. You do see it in person. Everything is like lovely and blue. But in the camera, that's all you get. I've never had this experience while filming, so that was pretty cool for me. Then afterwards, you do come outside for a short while. You have a beautiful view of CASA LOMA, and then over here you have two performers. So this guy is a magician.
Happens. You ready? Here we go, all together. 3, 2, 1. And that right there is one solid piece of rope.
When we arrived, he was almost at the end, and then you go onto the other side of, and over here make sure to high-five the snowman. When you go on the other side, there is another show, and over here the Nutcracker. It was cool to say hello to everybody. And yes, so over here is the Fire Guy show. That's actually what it's called, the Fire Guy, on all social media if you want to follow him. By the way, the area is lovely. Here's the fountain, over there is the CASA LOMA, gorgeous area. And this guy is so much fun. I highly recommend them. The shows, I think, go maybe, I don't know, I think it was about 10 minutes each show, and then they kind of rotate. One goes and then the next one goes.
And this is the only job I have. It's how I support my family. I've got a wife, daughter, and I've paid off my Honda Civic.
Woo! Big deal.
This motorized board, this motorized, sled, folks, here it is. A few tricks on my motorized sled. Oh, yeah, with the flaming devil sticks. All right. First trick. Oh, thank you. Yes, don't stop. Let's go.
This guy was hilarious. We kept on laughing. He kept on cracking jokes, and also very skilled.
How I shave everywhere. Whoa, yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, oh, yeah! 3, 2, 1, let's go! Whoa! Here we go. Hey kids here, go to school, get a degree, this sucks. Tough way to make an easy living. All right, here it is.
Oh, yeah. And another cool thing about this gentleman, he actually is a holder of Guinness World Records for the most amount of fires swallowed in a minute. And continuing further, there were lovely carolers. These guys, by the way, are professional singers. Definitely you can tell. And they also get very much into the character. Up next, we are going inside. This is the Scrooge room. I'll be honest, I know a little bit about Scrooge, but I was never a huge fan, so I kind of bypassed this section. Well decorated, definitely according to the time of the novel. Now we're heading into kind of the Staples area, going downstairs in the tunnels. I am only thankful because it is a bit chilly outside, so it's nice that you go outside, you go inside. Perfect for kids and adults, that you are not freezing. All throughout the tunnels there are decorations and arrows pointing you to where to go. Another thing that I thought was pretty interesting is that they use kind of digital elements like projections over here, and if you do need to notice them. It's not sometimes even easily noticeable, but on the walls over here we have the Ginger Man dancing and another glittery projection on the floor, and in this tunnel it's all snowing. Here is the, I think this is a Santa's workshop, lots of gnomes working on the present, and then you get to the room where you see the Mrs. Claus. You can take photos with her. We did take a photo, which was lovely. Again, this projection was really cool. It's a snowman kind of being put together. I love anything like this, any kind of projections like this. Just makes it for a variety of different experiences.
Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la. Halloween, oh delightful, and since we have...
And another thing that makes for a variety of experience is this. So these are animated reindeer that are singing Christmas carols. They are actually pretty huge, and you can come up to them, and I was doing like a little selfie with them. I, in all honesty, thought that this was pretty impressive. And then the whole thing ends with Santa Claus. There was a whole lineup to kind of wait and make sure to take photos with Santa. We did not do that. There's like a little section where you can come over and just take a photo in between his sessions with different people. It's in the beautiful kind of gothic-y barn, and they have a number of projections in here as well. Beautiful chandelier, just kind of Christmassy atmosphere. And that concludes our walkthrough of the Christmas at the castle at Casa Loma. And here's the two of us, me and my mom. We loved it. This was a really lovely show. Definitely puts you in the holiday spirit. Definitely really well done, with lots of people, lots of music, and just really visually beautiful. And on the way back, of course, we had to do a second photo of the Casa Loma Castle. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are and if you're going to be checking this out. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, please subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you next time. Bye.